Are we rolling? Hey everybody! So after I think we've been here for a week, but today is officially the first day of us at MSI Groups. We are in the taxi on the way over there. Our hotel's about 10 minutes away, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. It is 4:15 and the games kick off at 5. If you're on the West Coast, that's actually 3 a.m., so middle of the night. And today Team Liquid plays, and if they don't go 2-0, I think everyone's going to lose hope because it's their easiest day, I think. So anyway, we'll see. I have no idea what to expect. This is taking place at the National Convention Center in Hanoi, and we are just cutting through some area that you're not supposed to be driving in to get there. Fascinating tactics used by taxi drivers worldwide. There's Alienware stuff. I'm so proud.
So TL just beat Flash Wolves very convincingly. Hopefully that means that everything goes well. And I mean, look, it's just like when G2 beat SKT, right?
All right, so day one is all wrapped, and I have super mixed feelings about it. I'm really happy that North America went 2-0. We're now tied with IG. It took me a second. It's really late at night because there was this hour-long delay. So that was a little frustrating. The other thing that's kind of a bummer is only got 2 interviews today because a lot of people don't know this, but might as well explain. The way it works is like on group stage days like this, teams don't do interviews until they're completely done for the day, which means that the first 3 games, nobody does interviews after them. So you only have the final 3. And if a team loses, they don't want to do any interviews. Like G2, for instance, lost their second game, so no interviews. And then I could have gotten an IG interview, but I requested, and there's just a ton of media here. And so I don't end up getting an IG interview because they do other media interviews. So I got a faker and a double lift interview, and quite frankly, if I could get 2 interviews with any players in the world at an international event, I think those are the 2 that I would get. Brodin's hand is wobbling. Are you okay?
Yes.
Is this footage Is this footage gonna be okay? Anyway, it's just a bit of a bummer.
Oh, I was really counting on the escalator.
They killed the escalator. This was supposed to be our 6th shot. Just here, we'll pretend. Yeah, that's how it's. Okay, this is not working. Anyway, so it's just a bit of a bummer because I would have liked to have gotten more content. Supposedly G2 are going to do extra interviews tomorrow since they didn't do any today. But it's always tough whenever you go around the world and you end up with 2 interviews. Buh. By the way, I don't mean this to start a bunch of drama. Sometimes whenever I talk about like teams declining interviews, it creates like all the media in the world are like, losers should do interviews. Like it's just the way it is, and that's what I'm talking about. Either way, the games were great today. I loved watching Fangvu play, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the trip. And now back to our apartment. Let's go. We're currently waiting outside for a Grab car, which is kind of like an Uber. It's actually exactly like an Uber. Unless you take that, you can actually, instead of taking a car, you can take a bike. And I'm not going to do that. Also, this is Anzo. He lives in Russia, but we just met him. He's very nice, and he's helping us figure out our way back home. And there's a couple other people that I met here. I didn't know exactly how many. Oh, the light is. I didn't exactly know how many people I would meet that would be familiar with my stuff, but there's been a couple. Here's our Grab, I think. Oh. We're back. Brodin woke up. I accidentally ordered the Grab to tell it to go to the hotel we were at previously, so we wasted like 25 minutes. Oops. Anyway, that is the day. Hope you all enjoyed this. What would you like to see in future ones? I think Brodin and I might do a tour of the apartment that we're at some point in time, and hopefully we can make it out to grab like lunch with Steve one of these days, which was something we were talking about doing. And I don't know, what else you guys want to see in these? Thanks so much to Alienware for sponsoring our trip out here and our coverage, and thank you all for watching. Our search for the secret of North America's success continues here in Halong Bay, but I do want to give a shout out to Alienware for commissioning and sponsoring this trip and so much more. You might not know this, but our entire fleet is being run off of Area 51M computers. We're using advanced algorithms to try to triangulate and locate the secret treasure that's somewhere out here. We're also playing AAA games with incredible frame rates and all sorts of esports titles, including League of Legends in the evenings, because there's a lot of downtime. When the sun goes down, you can't do. It's amazing. Anyway, check them out, Dell.com/Travis.